Today on Life with Four Boys Coffee, please. You can wave because I'm recording you right now. Eli, son 3, and Abe, son 4, are joining me on our front porch. Scanning the front porch. Also, you can see how busy our road is, so you know why it's so loud. We're going to talk about our blog post today, the Michigan Fiber Festival, because they have a lot to say about it, and they asked to be on the blog post today. Correct? So I'm going to read what I have written so far, and they said they're going to interject and say words. Like they're actually going to say words today, correct?
Yes.
All right. We've got Life with Four Boys Coffee, please, at DeniseDykster.com. Today we experienced what is known as the Michigan Fiber Festival. It is held at the Allegan County Fairgrounds, and I did not know such a thing existed until Naomi told me. And since she told me, I've had a countdown to this day.
Okay, hold on. I'd like to say something. The night before, me and Eli were in a very little argument. She stormed in the room and said, "Hey!" And she said, "I want to hear no talking. Tomorrow's my day. It'll be my day and there's no arguing." She didn't even let us say anything.
I feel that this totally happened, but I feel I was totally justified in what I said.
No, it was very harsh.
All right, August 18th has been circled and highlighted on the calendar. And just because it's also my sister's due date, I may have told her she could not give birth this day, and so far, so good. Naomi forewarned her mom, who is coming with us, that I'm not a morning person, and I'm not, and that I may be subdued and not to take it personally. This is me in the morning typically, but this morning I burst out the door and greeted them with my arms flung wide. "It's Fiber Festival Day!" I greeted enthusiastically.
I fell asleep, so I had no clue what was happening. I took a nap.
And I woke up this morning and took a shower.
For the first time in forever.
Which was good. We need to shower. I told my
husband up bed that me and Abe sit out.
See? You do good things in the morning when it's Fiber Festival Day. I told my husband that this is all I wanted for my birthday, and even at that, he was less than thrilled about this day. It's hard to get a non-yarn guy interested in yarn. AJ drove straight through to get home in time for the yearly adventure, and I cannot thank him enough, because I don't think I would have even attempted to taking on this day without Naomi. There's AJ. Thank you, AJ. I did not know what to expect about the day, but I can tell you this. It was more than I expected, and I would go back this instant if I could.
But it cost $6 to get in.
Yes, it does cost $6 to get in.
Although,
My husband, what?
Although you looked very tired when we left, I will say.
My husband is pretty sure that this day is worth a lifetime of days in which he has done his good deed for his wife.
Yes.
And even though he did find plenty of people to talk with, he is pretty confident he will never go back.
I don't blame him. I only got a knife. That was the only cool thing there. I mean, it was yarn beyond the belief. It was terrible.
Wow, you found yarn at a Fiber Festival.
It was
Holy
so
cow, it's
boring.
a miracle.
There was 2 cool things. Well, 3. The sheep that they were showing. The rabbits, because they were like huge fluff balls with heads and eyes. And then...
And the fact that you nearly came home with a dog.
Oh, yeah, and they had dogs. It was awesome. That was the only cool thing.
But we did not come home with a dog.
Oh, no. See, these people don't understand that a going blind dog is a great dog. No, we can't get that dog. Oh, no.
Hey, you seem very into this. I'm just over here trying to spin my yarn.
But I guess my excitement was contagious in the beginning. AJ and Jake. There's my smiling husband. I don't even know how to tell you how amazing this, the only festival I've been to, was. Here's what I learned today. Make sure you know what project you want to do before you begin so you have an idea of what you are looking for. If you love it, buy it then. People will go over the top to teach you something, to help you learn, and to explain things. The people I met today were awesome. Pack water and maybe a granola bar. You will lose track of time. And then you will see the lines for food and drink are really, really long, and you'll be glad for your water and granola. Check the bathroom doors. You may feel like you are just surrounded by women, but guess what? There are men's restrooms there, and you do not want to accidentally walk into one. And if you are pushing open the door and a guy sees you, he will double over in laughter at the shocked horror on your face. So I hear, or may have experienced.
What?
I basically was overwhelmed by all the things, and it was overwhelmed in a good way. Since learning to knit in January, I have a lot to learn, and being at the Fiber Festival made me realize I had more than I even knew I needed to learn. The boys were fascinated with the sheep shearing demonstrations.
That was it.
They also enjoyed a sheepdog herding demonstration.
That was also very cool.
They wished there were more tractors.
There was like 6 tractors. That was a great tractor show.
And they spent a large portion of time talking to those at the historical buildings.
That's because we know Mr. Kuykendall.
Mr. Kuykendall, it's really awesome.
Season 2, by the way.
Civil War gold.
Yeah.
Even though I had walked past all the vendors, I felt I could turn around and walk all the way through them again. My mind was blown away by all the possibilities of fiber art and all the things you can do and all the projects you could make. I overheard a woman say to her friend, "Well, if I die with too much yarn in my house, it won't be a bad thing. Someone else will appreciate all that yarn." Things I did not know existed that we came home with were wool dryer balls and a drop spinner. Son 3, Eli, was fascinated by the drop spinner, and he was also fascinated by the raw wool. He bought a drop spinner, and one random vendor, Shay Day Fiber Arts, gave him a tutorial on how to use it. We didn't even buy anything from her, and she still helped Eli. I do know that Eli and I are totally ready to go back. We'd go tomorrow. I will have a countdown to next year. I completely regret not buying a t-shirt. Eli bought me...
He told you to buy one. No. I got a free box. Awesome.
Eli bought me the Keep Calm and Carry yarn bag. Is he not the sweetest? This is what I did come home with. My project is going to be socks, and the other skein of yarn I just fell totally in love with, and Naomi and her mom told me I had to get it. I'm still not sure what to make with a funky shaped yarn, but I love it. And seriously, how cute are these socks gonna be? The boys have been asking to have a blog post where they tell their version of what really happened, and so you have been in for a treat. The boys and I are doing this YouTube video of the post. And good gracious, there is no way to prepare you for what is the boys. Thank you for listening to this podcast of Life with 4 Boys. Coffee, please.
This is a podcast?
I approve this message.
Oh, yeah, blog post. Kind of like a podcast.